Hey y'all, so I wanted to create a quick video for you talking about infertility, miscarriages in the context of Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism. It's really common, and the issue that I see a lot with women is that they are going to see some specialist, some person to help with their menstrual irregularities, their infertility, or their adrenal problems, or their liver problems, or their heavy metal things, or the stress they're going through. And the bottom line is that it's not a matter of honing in on one thing and trying to fix that before you move on to the next. It's looking at the greater picture, the 30,000 foot view of your Hashimoto's, which is causing this entire downstream effect, the sequela of this inflammatory autoimmune disease. That's what's happening. So you have to look at it from that perspective, because here's exactly what's happening in the context of irregularity and miscarriages when it comes to your period. So you have inflammation and stress when you have Hashimoto's, right? I think we know that. Now, naturally, that creates low T4, right? Your thyrocytes are getting destroyed, so you have low T4 output. That subsequently causes a rise in TSH, which is why you're constantly on meds and changing the dosage all the time. So there's always this sort of fluctuation between these numbers a lot. Not always, but sometimes. Now, when TSH is high, it increases the prolactin, okay? And inflammation in general causes a increase in prolactin from anything, not just Hashimoto. So you obviously have a lot of inflammation and stress. So high prolactin creates this sort of block where you're not getting the signaling you need to your ovaries. So follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone are downregulated, okay? And therefore you have impaired follicle development. You can't mature a follicle, therefore you can't ovulate. There's no ovulation. An egg cannot eject. Now, be aware that proper thyroid hormone is needed to even stimulate the ovaries to make progesterone and start the follicle development. So all these things converge together to create this situation, this scenario where you have oligomenorrhea, irregularity, your periods are off, on and off, you have miscarriages maybe, or you have infertility. So you have to address the whole systemic disease. That's the whole point. All right, so hope that makes sense. But if you do it from that perspective, you'll have a greater chance of getting pregnant and being able to maintain that. But you gotta get out of this super myopic view and think about, I need to find somebody and address this with some special protocol or herb or whatever that is you do, because it's not about that. It's looking at the whole systemic disease.